In this month's main test, we catch up with the new Iveco Stralis X-Way, a truck that builds on an already robust, honest and understated product that deserves a much higher profile. So with what will likely be the last evolution of the Stralis, will X mark the spot? That the Iveco product and the people who support them are as good as any, and in terms of bang for buck, better than many. Don't say they're too good though, it'll put the price up, laughs Jono Cloak, owner of this month's feature truck. His company AML is the proud owner of this X-Way, the 9th Iveco in his Mount Maunganui-based fleet. The X-Way development was a joint venture between Iveco Australia and Iveco HQ that began in 2015, using the existing Stralis as a baseline. The main focus areas were productivity, emissions, durability and safety, and there's been exhaustive in-field testing both in the Antipodes and in Europe. It was launched to the world in 2019 at the Brisbane Truck Show, and the Stralis has acquitted itself well in New Zealand, and it's mildly frustrating that the product hasn't enjoyed the market share it possibly deserves. The engine is available in 9, 11 and 13 litre displacements, with various outputs pending application requirement. The test track had the 13 litre under the floor, rated at the intermediate 375 kilowatts, 510 horsepower. There's a 338 kilowatt, 460 horsepower option, and via approved application, a high output 419 kilowatt, 570 horsepower version. Max power occurs between 1600 and 1900 RPM, and max torque of 2300 newton meters, 1700 pound foot, peaks at a paltry 900 RPM and holds station right through to 1595 RPM. Behind the cursor engine is Iveco's 12-speed direct drive 2-pedal AMT transmission called Hytronics that is available with a hydraulic retarder. It is Iveco's incarnation of the ZF Traxxon automatic gear swapper, and this of course helps immeasurably in regards to the X-Way being right at the cutting edge of many productivity enhancements. Stepping inside the cab, the dash is the classic binocle wrap setup. The two regions are distinct, although it's visually connected via good design language. The binocle is a modern layout with 4 gauges, warning light clusters and central telemetrics trip and truck settings. The wrap houses infotainment, climate, switchgear, hand control for the trolley, coffee cup holder, outlets and storage caddies. The driving position itself is fine. There are flash heated leather seats with plenty of room around you, and the mirrors are plentiful and well positioned. We had no issues with the assembly and quality of trim lines. The light fawn in and around the sleeper and the top lines of the interior might lend itself to some grubby marks, but the black plastics, heavy speckled dark grey floor covering, rubbers and vinyls in and around the cockpit and passenger areas are bang on in terms of utility and durability. However, this relaxing two-tone world we live in is so dull and boring. Where is the flash of colour in the door trim or dash surround, or a cool red Iveco logo embossed into the engine tunnel? This is an Italian truck, for goodness sake. Come on Iveco, this is your moment to be Italian. Where is the dash of Ferrari, Lambo or Zonda in it all? Where are the Vespa chrome flashes throughout? As mod and cool as it is, it's screaming out for just a pinch of Italian outrage. So does X mark the spot? Well, without sounding like a politician, time will tell. The reason for the dollar each way conclusion is building blocks aside, X-Way has enough new bits to warrant a period of time to prove it's a worthy replacement of a truck that really has held on to the best kept secret award in terms of big high class Euros. It's bang up to date, clean and clever, with sensible output options that will serve most applications more than well enough. And it'd be fair to say that whether it's the driver, owner or accountant, they'll all be happier than old Nonna at Sunday lunch. But that's where we have to leave it. Jono Cloak only gave us the okay to do the story if we didn't tell everyone it was too good, remember? To catch the full story on the new Iveco Stralis Active Space X-Way, then pick up a copy of the November 2020 issue of New Zealand Trucking Magazine on sale now. Have a brilliant month out there and travel safe.